right, I can see that we are live and we've got 12 people currently who joined us. I'd say maybe give it one more minute before we kick things off. Yeah, I can see the numbers increasing now. Cool.
Okay, amazing. Maybe we can start with like a little introduction and perhaps a little presentation of who we are, what we're doing, why we're here. I mean, I hope people know why we're here if they're
Yeah,
joining, but perhaps we
for
can give
sure.
them a little bit of a summary.
Sweet. Let me take that over. So hello and welcome everyone, officially to the Accounting CPD Summer Raffle livestream. My name is Jaden, as you can see in the title. The customer success manager here at Accounting CPD, and also
Jaden, let me interrupt you. Let me interrupt you before you continue because there's something off with your mic and the sound is cutting. Sajiko, would you agree?
Yes, yeah. It's
The sound is cutting off.
yeah.
So let's.
It looks like it's
Let,
not like to a high speed.
give me one
like
minute. I'm
Mhm.
sorry about that, everyone.
That is all right. And now we cannot see you at all. And now you're on mute. It's not alive without a
Uh,
technical challenges, Jaden. It's okay.
for sure. But is this
There
better?
we go.
yeah.
Yes, this is much better.
Okay, beautiful. Sorry about that, everyone. Hopefully, nothing else happens. But this is I guess, like the drama of being live. Where everything has to be done unrehearsed. Well, let me continue then. So, as I was saying, hey everyone, my
Happening
name is Jaden.
again.
It's happening again.
Interesting. Give me one moment.
Wherever your hands are when you are tackling the challenges, maybe keep them there because when you raise them up, it seems that this is when it starts happening. Okay.
Okay. Is this better?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna go without the headphones.
Okay.
Cool. So as I was saying, again, hopefully this time nothing changes. My name is Jaden. I'm the customer success manager here at Accounting CPD, and also the
It's
person
happening
who's
again. It's only when you say your intro. It's
Okay. Let me introduce you, Jaden, just because it seems that the system doesn't quite like you today. So, hello, everyone, and welcome to the live stream. Today, as you know, and we hope that this is the reason why you have joined us, we will be announcing the winners of our summer prize draw. Thank all of you for taking part and for answering our questions in the surveys, and mostly for being Accounting CPD customers. It is incredibly valuable for us to know that there are so many inspired people out there who are looking for really good education and getting it through Accounting CPD. And so I will introduce Jaden, and I'm hoping that his microphone will like him a little bit better in a moment. Jaden, who you can see smiling over there, feeling a little bit awkward, is our customer success manager. He has been heading that function for a while at Accounting CPD, and he is your advocate in disguise. What you don't see Jaden doing on a lot of the days is that he's looking at the technical systems, he's looking at the LMS or effectively the Accounting CPD platform and trying to make your experience as good as humanly possible. He works hand in hand with developers. Thank God his hair is not thinning as of yet because he tends to pull it quite a lot sometimes. But he is doing an amazing job managing to bridge the information between what an experience is on an Accounting CPD, on a learning platform, and what developers understand. And they're becoming a wonderful team, delivering fantastic enhancements. We are about to see a lot more of those coming in the future months. Jaden is also the person who does a lot of analysis on the information that we receive from you in one way or another, be that through the engagement that you have with the platform. And we always try to analyze what you guys like and what you don't, so we can give you more of what you appreciate. And I think that quite summarizes what we can say. Before we move on, as it is now becoming a rule of thumb, I think we absolutely must say hello to Jaden's mum, for whom we know is attending the live yet one more time, as she did the previous time. And if our producer can hear us, can we get a drum roll and a little round of applause for Jaden's mum? There we go. He's now too embarrassed. So let's move on to Sachiko and let her introduce herself before we get back to me, and I will introduce myself, and then we'll hand it over to Jaden and pray for his microphone working well. Sachiko?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending today. So, my name is Sachiko. You may have seen my name around marketing communication. So, I look after the B2C side of accounting CPD. I plan campaigns, send emails, and etc. And I have been here for 6 years. So, I know accounting CPD very well right now. And yes, thanks to your inputs to this survey, we can learn more about you, what you're looking for in CPD, so we can prepare some campaigns that are suited to you as well. So thank you so much for your input.
Fantastic. And before we move on, I realized that I didn't introduce myself. So, hello, my name is Nina, and I am the head of marketing at Accounting CPD, currently working with these amazing individuals that you see. What you probably don't realize, because we are a very much digital first company, is that there are actual people behind all of the emails, behind all of the social media posts, that work around the clock and really hard to deliver really good experience. And I would like to just extend the thanks to them, being an incredible team and incredible colleagues to work with. And let's hand it back to Jaden and pray the computer gods that they'll be kind to him this time.
Let's see. Is this audible? Is everyone able to hear me? Okay, sounds good. Perfect. So before anything happens, let me just continue. I'm so glad that Nina, Sachiko, that you were able to introduce yourselves, because that's basically what I was going to start with. And I was also going to say that yes, my name is Jaden. I am the customer success manager, but also I was a person who had the bright idea of giving away free stuff at the company's expense. So sorry, Nina, that was my idea. Before anyone asks, no, I don't know who's won. We've got a whole range of prizes today from the Remarkable Pro that we've had last year. That when the learners that won
Sorry, your
absolutely loved
sound
it.
is.
And is this better?
Your sound is cutting off ever so slightly. I think Jaden maybe try to speak slower, because I have the feeling that your system just doesn't appreciate quick talk. Just slow it down.
That's fine. If anything, it makes me think that maybe I should have put my name in for the raffle. Maybe I could have won, the Remarkable Pro. Something like this would never have happened. Also, the other prizes that we have are the Nespresso coffee machine. We also have platform prizes. We also have a Ninja Foodie. We have a luxury watches, as well as a live stream exclusive that we have not showed yet to anybody, but we will reveal later today. So, I just want to say before we start giving away the prizes, we don't just run this raffle because again, I don't just like spending company money. Well, that is also maybe slightly one of the reasons why. But the raffle exists for a reason. Earlier this year, we surveyed hundreds of finance professionals, accountants at every level of the industry, all the way from trainees to partners. We asked you about your CPD, what works, what doesn't, and what gets in the way. The answers were genuinely insightful and they were all fascinating. So thank you. 59% of you said that the biggest barrier to CPD was actually just time. Now, well, the first instinct you have is, of course, it's time. Accountants all busy, Yes, you are. You've taken the time from your day to watch me struggle trying to speak, giving away prizes, and doing this raffle. Well, that's not the only reason. That you have obviously got a million things on your plate, but we appreciate it, and that's why we'll try and keep this brief. The interesting reason as to why time is the barrier is what really caught our attention. It's not that you don't want to learn. Over 60% of respondents told us that they see learning CPD as genuinely beneficial to their career, and they really enjoy doing it. 60%. That's not a group of people who are reluctantly dragging themselves through training every day. Those are people that actually prefer doing their CPD, want to do it, and they don't hate it. And only 3.6% of people, 3.6, said that CPD is outdated. So motivation is not the problem. The system is. We found that employer-funded professionals are actually 6 times more likely to report time constraints than people who fund their own learning. When you hear that like that, it kind of sounds backward until you think about it. When someone else is paying for your CPD, it gets squeezed into your existing workload rather than around it. CPD that completes with billable hours will always lose. We know that because you told us that. And there's one last thing. 66% of you also told us that your best time when you're productive is in the morning between 8 and 11 a.m. This is when, the emails arrive just before that. This is before all the client call starts. This is before you've eaten lunch, you know? This is before you've eaten lunch. Well, after lunch, that's kind of AI's problem, so let AI deal with it. So thank you. Every survey genuinely helps us because it helps shape what we build next. I think that's enough professionalism for now, enough corporate language for now. Let's just get back to the fun part. Let's draw some names. So my colleague Nina is the one responsible for picking the names. And as I said, I have no control or sway. None of us do. And this is all picked at random. And the wheel of names has the power. So if you've been chosen, it's literally just done by random. The first prize we have up for grabs is a Remarkable Pro tablet. This digital notebook makes your handwritten notes look a lot more professional than they actually are. And it also has a mic that's a lot better than the one that I'm using right now. So please, if I could win that, I would. So if our producer Jordan is around, can we get a drum roll while Nina clicks on the
Before
wheel and draws the first name?
before Jordan, before we get the drum roll, can I just say a quick something that we have over 890 entries on here. There are fewer people who participated in the raffle altogether. However, as you would know, every single certificate which you have uploaded counts. So what we are going to do now is when I click the button, this wheel of names will rotate. It will pick a random name, and then we're going to choose to remove that individual entry from the raffle. When you see us clicking the remove button, just bear in mind that we click to remove that one entry. And if you have had, let's say, 10 entries, all the rest of them, the remaining 9 entries, are still in the running for the remaining prize. Although, as you can understand, competition is quite high with over 890 names. And as Jaden said, somehow disrupted from the technical system, the first prize we are going to draw is the Remarkable Pro tablet. So, Jordan, now is the time. Jordan is our producer. Also, if we could give him a quick little round of applause. I know that we're not going to hear you. Unfortunately, I would love to be able to see our audience, but we can't. All I get to see is my colleagues, which should suffice for the day. But Jordan is the incredible videographer behind all of the videos that you see on Accounting CPD page, and we cannot thank him enough for doing an amazing job. And so thank you, Jordan. And if we are ready for the drum roll, I am ready to spin the wheel. Shall we? They're not necessarily synced, but
Raffle.
Hello,
Oh
Refillway.
my days. Well, if that's not surprising, I don't know what is. Again, this is done completely random, but the reason why we're all surprised is because Rafilwe is a learner who's been doing their CPD for quite a while and is quite on it. And they participated in the raffle when we ran one in January as well, and they ended up winning. So amazing! This is
What
genuinely
are the odds? Congratulations.
the odds couldn't be crazier.
That is amazing, but it's great to see that we have people returning over and over again, both to the raffle and to do their CPD with us. So I'm quite excited. Congratulations, Refill, but this is incredible. We look forward to you getting the prize, and please share a photo with us. That would be fantastic. We do experience. It's probably important to remember that after the previous raffle, the whole team was excited for months on end when we were sharing the prizes with you and you were giving us feedback. It quite literally feeds our souls. So please, the winners, do not hold back. Share your excitement with us, because it quite literally makes our days, sometimes the week, and it makes it easier to have something to say on the corporate meetings when you're presenting in front of shareholders who usually just get excited about the numbers. So yes, please.
And if you are in chat, please let us know. We'd really appreciate to hear from you. So moving on, the second prize that we have is the Nespresso coffee machine. Now, these do come with pods that we will be sending you as well, so you do not have to worry about that. And as I've said before, 66% of you said that you're most productive in the morning between 9 to 11 a.m. So a lot of you accountants are going to definitely need this in your life. So without further ado, Nina, if you would kindly.
Yeah, Jordan, let's roll together. Tobago and we're going to butcher the names, and I apologize to everyone in advance because we are so definitely going to say them wrong. Tobago is fairly easy, so I will stick to that one. Congratulations.
You have just won the espresso coffee machine. Again, with all these prizes as well, we will be in touch once the live stream ends to let you know how you can get your prizes and the logistics behind it. But once again, congrats to Bogo. You've just won yourself a great prize. I'll hopefully keep you, wired throughout the morning.
Incredible.
So
Okay, Jaden.
moving forward, we have the Accounting CPD annual license, which we're giving away for free. This time, we're giving two of these away. What the Accounting CPD annual license is unlimited access to 1,500 CPD resources for an entire year. This one, dare I say, is actually the most valuable thing on the list if you do the math. Well, you're accountant, so I'm kind of hoping you do the math. If you're not, that would be a bit worrying. So for this one, we're going.
Oh, that
Thank
was a
you,
good
Jordan.
one.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. So for this one, we're going to be drawing two names, the first and the second, and you both will have be in contact with me, and I will let you know how you can get your accounting CPD annual license for free. So Nina, if you could please do the needful.
Absolutely. Jordan, off we go. Mitchell K. Congratulations. I am hoping that I did not butcher that name, um, because it's so easy these days, with different pronunciation. So Mitchell, congratulations. You get your CPD sorted for 365 days. And depending on when your CPD year ends, that is probably two CPD years set for sure. So congratulations. And can we just acknowledge the fact that Mitchell just won with a single entry? Because we can see that the system doesn't prompt me to remove all entries, but just this one. So congratulations, Mitchell.
Amazing. And now time for our second winner.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Connor Andrews. Congratulations, Connor. Congratulations. You have also won potentially 2 years of your CPD covered.
I'm hoping that's how you pronounce his name, because it's always the ones you think you're certain about.
I know. I know.
So again,
I
Connor,
keep
if it is
thinking about
correct,
it.
we hope it's correct. If it's not, we're sorry again in advance.
Yes. I do apologize if I have gotten something wrong. I do apologize profusely to anyone who may be offended. It is not intentional. And again, let's just acknowledge our Connor won with a single entry.
Amazing. Now, moving on to the next prize. Those of you who've used us before would have heard about this. The Accountants Update Program. What that is 21 plus units of CPD drip fed to you every month throughout the year. And this is, again, your CPD sorted for the next whole year for free. And as Nina said, depending on your professional body, 2 years even. But also, this is marketing's way of saying continuous professional development for an entire year at no extra cost. So yeah, I've just broken it down for you. And with that, can we have Nina, please, drawing the next name?
Absolutely. Okay, so let's go. We have Ronan, and I hope we spelled the surname correctly, because I don't know if the G is supposed to be capital, but maybe it is. So I hope we did that right. Congratulations, Ronan. You have won yourself an accountant update program. And that is incredible, because this is one of the, if we can call it a product, this is one of the learning experiences that our team is probably most excited creating, because it is something that delivers knowledge to you on a monthly basis, and it's always current, it's always fresh, it's always new, and it's always produced by actual experts in the field. And you have probably already realized as accounting CPD clients that all of the CPD designed is by active professionals within the accounting profession. So it is not just created. So first of all, we have a very strict non-AI policy when it comes down to all of the content creation for the learning, which is probably important to you. But also, it is not simply authors who end up doing it, but it's authors who are also currently active within their professional domain. So back to you, Jaden.
Well, actually, that was brilliantly put. And one of the things I want to say was, because we were so excited that this product is amazing and we really know our learners are going to like it. For this specific raffle, I thought, why not just do 3 of these? So Nina, another person gets one of the account updates program that we're going to be giving away.
All right, fantastic. Do they get to choose the one that they get depending on their location? Because as you probably know, we do have an international one. We have one that's designed for accountants in practice and one for accountants in business. Yeah?
Yes, absolutely. Again, once I am in contact with you, you will let me know what your preferences are, and I can get it sorted for you as soon as possible.
Fantastic. Okay, let's do one more. Jordan, are you ready? If somebody here has been on the previous draw, you will know that now we have figured out the sound effects in Riverside, the platform, and we are actively using them to make this a little bit more entertaining. Because the previous time around, we actually had a desk-designed drum roll by one of our colleagues, and it was fun, but it didn't work quite the same. So, Jordan, ready? Let's roll. And Valeria. Congratulations, Valeria. Congratulations on winning another Accountants Update program. Sorry, Jaden.
No worries. Amazing. I was just going to say, again, I will be in contact with you, and you can tell me what your preference is, and I can get that sorted for you immediately. But again, well done. Congratulations. This is one of the prizes that we were actually really, really, really proud of giving away. So moving ahead, the next
Did you
prize
not say
update.
that there was a third one?
Oh, my apologies. I was about to say the next prize is another accountants update program.
Okay.
And again, this time, Nina, if you would
Yes,
kindly do the needful.
of course I will. 1, 2, 3. Jane. Congratulations, Jane.
You've just
That is
won
so
yourself the
amazing.
amazing. Sweet. So now that we've given away the platform prizes, we're going to go back to our usual prizes, ones that we have not got on our website, and that is the Ninja Foodie 9-in-1. We've always said accountants shouldn't cook the books. No, no, no. But dinner, yeah, dinner that is encouraged. And personally, I am also invested in who wins this gift because I have one at home, and trust me, it is absolutely life changing. Whether you want to do meal prep for the week, whether you're lazy, don't want to wash dishes, and just put everything into one pot, whether you want to steam, whether you want to cook, whether you want to saute, whether you want to bake, it does it all. And no, this isn't sponsored by Ninja Foodie. This is me saying this genuinely as somebody who uses it, that it is amazing. So please, Nina, if you would do the
Of
needful.
course. Of course, I am ready. Oh, how exciting. Bonga. Congratulations, Bonga. I think that's Bonga Percival. And then I am, jury's out. I do not
Struggling to
want.
do the last name.
Yes,
Same
I
here.
will most certainly mispronounce it, so it's not right. But congratulations, Bonga. You have just won yourself an amazing cooking tool, according to Jaden, who is yet to cook for us, may I add.
Very soon, very soon. Now I
Mm.
have to because this is all recorded and we have people as witnesses. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember there was a promise after the previous prize draw, but still nothing. So,
Well, now you
Jaden.
got me on camera, so for sure, for
Mm,
sure. But congrats, Bonga.
okay.
Maybe you and I can cook one day. But here's the thing, right? The next prize that we've got is the Tissot Unisex PRX watch. This,
I think you're going to have to pronounce that again because it got lost in the mic.
I am sorry, the Tissot PRX Unisex watch. Was that better?
Well,
Also, I
yes,
don't know
that
if
was
I'm even
clear.
pronouncing the brand name correctly, but we'll just roll with Tissot.
Your guess is as
Being an
good as
accountant,
mine.
yeah, for sure. I was just gonna say, being an accountant is being rooted with numbers, but at some point, numbers do get boring to look at. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an accountant, so I wouldn't know. But I would assume it gets boring at some point. Well, just let me tell you this. From what I've seen, these numbers are definitely things you're gonna be wanting to look at over and over again because it looks gorgeous and it is beautiful and it is luxurious. And I wish I kind of got it.
Okay. I,
But before
I
that
think I checked
happens,
the entries, but I didn't see your name, so I just need to confirm after that. Unless you win something. If you win something, then we might have a problem, Jaden.
for sure. But before I can get my hands on it, Nina, do you want to spin and let's see who wins the
Yeah,
amazing prize?
let's do this. David Hudson. Congratulations, David. Congratulations. You have won yourself this high praised, very beautiful watch that I have seen once, but I'm definitely having a second look at after that presentation.
Congrats, David. Yeah, you are gonna walk away from this and you're gonna be really pleased that you got that new watch. And I hope you liked it. Right, so it's almost half an hour, and this is the perfect time because we are here for our final prize. The prize that I said was a live stream exclusive. A prize that I said that we've been building out to all day. Recently, we asked people what they wanted to win from this raffle. What is something that they would actually love to get from doing their CPD? We saw so many suggestions, but one of the suggestions we saw appear numerous times, again and again and again, was FIFA World Cup tickets. Nice try. I could see my colleague Nina getting an absolute heart attack when I mentioned that. No, it's not. It's not FIFA World Cup tickets. That's why that would have been amazing, but no. We've got something I think genuinely is a lot better. The prize that we've got is a £500 night out on us. We will prepay for a restaurant reservation of your choice wherever you are in the world for up to £500. You pick the restaurant, you pick the date, and you pick who you want to take. You spend months completing your CPD, doing this survey, giving us loads of insights and information, and genuinely being brilliant learners. I honestly think the least we can do for our brilliant learners is buy you dinner. So, without further ado, the person who's going to have a £500 night out, courtesy of Accounting CPD, is...
Are we ready, Jordan? See, Jordan's always faster than I am. Amanda. Congratulations, Amanda.
Amanda Hart, congrats. You and whoever you choose to take with you has won a £500 night out, which, let's be honest, all of us here would absolutely have loved to win, With that, that brings us to the end of our summer raffle campaign. If you've heard your name today, congratulations. We will be reaching out to you directly within the next 48 hours as to how you can get your prize, as well as all the details that you will need. If you didn't win this time, first of all, thank you for entering. Thank you for completing your CPD. And thank you so much from myself and behalf of the team for being such an amazing part of this community. Also, this is not the last raffle we will run. So watch this space. Hope you all have a brilliant rest of your day. Those of you who won, go celebrate. Those of you who didn't, go do something nice anyway. You've all earned it, and we will all see you soon, hopefully for the next raffle. And with that, thank you everyone for joining us, and hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan.
Very much needed, Jordan. Very much needed. This was a brilliant ending. Fun